Hi guys, Peach here, and I am back with another Barricade strategy walkthrough video. Today we are going to focus on the Patio library, so let's get going.
Good preparation is vital.
Alright, my favorite strategy on Patio library is just right here. We're just going to block straight away to the right.
Let's force them to
We're going to block right here. We are going to block right in front, just straight across, nothing fancy. We're also going to block right here, just straight across. Now over here, we're going to get some diagonal barricades going. And as always, this is meant as a solo player guide when you only have 22 barricades. If you have more than 22 barricades because you've been playing, that's awesome. And you can start to do some more intricate things. But for now, I just want to show you the basics. I also need to block here. And I believe one of our last spots is right here. Now, that is the bare bones minimum of what you need to pull this off. I would say I like to add 1 or even 2 barricades here. To make it better, right? You know, if you've been watching some of my videos, that I love a good corner with a good ceiling, and this meets those requirements. So we have it barricaded here. We still have 1 left over. Like I said, if you are playing this and you're not on mission 1, it's also great to do the same thing in this corner. And then you end up with another kill box, especially if you are, you know, past mission 10. This will be a very helpful thing if you have an unstable orc, right? So if the unstable orc or the red rift guys blow up your main kill box, which will be here, then you have a backup over here. If you have doubles, right, corralling them or zigzagging them just down the hallway is a viable strategy. But this is it. This is all I do. Let me show you the map. So there is everything, right? This is the rift. You barricaded right to the right, right in front, and diagonally to block that door off. That actually forces everyone to go up these stairs, regardless of where they spawn. So whether they spawn here or here, which they're not yet, they will on rounds 3 and 4. They will, the one guys that spawn here, they're going to come up the stairs. Everyone goes out and around. When these guys eventually spawn, same thing. They're going to go up these stairs. So you can stand here, which is where I like to stand, especially if I'm Gabby. And I play as Mac a lot too. If you are playing as Mac, putting his elevator here gives you a beautiful bird's eye view of this kill box here that we will make. And it also gives you a good view of the rift. So let's place some traps. You know, I love a good minecart. And you know, I used to hate minecarts. They used to be the worst. I used to be all about bramble and growing bramble. And you can totally do this with organic traps as well. But I feel like I've been playing Gabby a lot. And this has been working for me. If you do eventually get more barricades, like I said, zigzagging or even just continuing straight this way and pushing them against the wall is another really good method. But this is all you need if you are just starting out with Patio Library. They should all die right there. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my solar prisms by the rift for flyer protection. You also might get a really bad kobold mound here or a rift crystal there, and yeah, those suck. Nothing much to do other than just make sure that you do have some kind of protection near the rift and maybe at the end of the stairs for if they do get that far. So you can kind of just stand here and watch as I do. You know what? I think we're ready to mesmerize. This would be a great place for a fast forward button, just like in The Sims, my other favorite game. And I'm standing behind this wall because I have dynamite archers and they keep shooting me. But that's also another reason that I love this corner, because it gives you a line of sight for if there is a troll or an archer or someone somewhere shooting you, you can avoid them. And if you play this right, you might also be able to get a 20 combo point here as well. I'm already getting tons of 10s, and we're only on mission 1. So I'm going to start filling out my second kill box just because I have had some ogres make it a little further than I would like. And this would be much better if you just happen to have one more barricade so you could push them all the way. Like it would go right there and they would go up against the wall. But if you don't, this is perfectly acceptable. I also like to protect against flyers with the electricity because they are going to come out of this exit next. And I just like to fill in this area when I can. The kill box is working pretty good. I'm only losing rift points because I am dying by kind of just standing around. Also, I had an invasion of cat. Another thing I like to do if my cat is not in my... Oh, see, there's the... If I weren't distracted by this cat here, I would have got that Cyclops. Yeah, just your fault. I see a bunch of trolls and ogres making it to our second kill box, but they are not getting through. They are dying where they're supposed to. I actually really like using bees on this level, this ceiling. Molten gold and bees will fall from this height. So I know I'm not using them now. I could put more molten gold here. I don't really need any more gold though. Although it does slow them if you get the thread and do decent damage. I feel like molten gold's a pretty solid trap. If you're not doing this as a solo player and you have a group of 2 or 3 or 4, you're gonna get combo points a little faster. Alright guys, and that is the end of Patio Library. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment if you liked that strategy, if you have a completely different strategy. I've definitely seen some other strategies out there for this level, so let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks, bye!